Hello everyone watching. This is the DJI Action 2 and here's a quick first impressions and a short review about this product. Well, this is DJI's last year's latest and greatest, the DJI Action 2. Now this is a magnetic modular action camera. But is it really worthy to be called an action camera? Well, today let's find out. Well, this is priced in the Indian market today at around 40,000 rupees and it competes with the likes of the GoPro Hero 10 and also the GoPro Hero 11. Now I got this particular product for around 25,000 rupees for an Amazon clearance day sale, and if you get it at that price under 30,000 rupees for this dual screen combo, it is really phenomenal. Let me tell you why. But before that, a basic spec sheet about this camera. Now this camera comes equipped with a 1/1.7 inches 12 megapixel CMOS sensor that has a field of view of 155 degrees, which is equivalent to around 12 millimeters on a standard DSLR. This has an all aluminium build that has glass on the lens, glass at the back. This is the touchscreen. Aluminium build here and glass here as well. This is the camera sensor. This is the back touchscreen, and this standalone unit has an inbuilt battery and also inbuilt storage. So the battery is on this standalone device is 580 milliamp hours, and it comes with an inbuilt storage of 32 GB, out of which only 22 GB is available for recording because the rest is used up by the software. Now when you pair it with a dual screen combo, the dual screen combo has a battery. This is an extension of the battery and the storage. So this acts as a touchscreen. It's a front touchscreen that lets you see what you're recording, just like this. And this also acts as a battery extension and a memory extension because this comes with a 1300 milliamp hour battery. And here you can insert an SD card, which makes the storage, which takes the storage up to 256 GB. Now the weight of this standalone unit is around 54 grams, and this bottom unit is around 64 grams because of the bigger battery. And considerably, it's quite lightweight for the premiumness and the design that you have in your hand. This is very well balanced and very lightweight. So the screen that you see here, this is a 1.76 inches touchscreen. It's a touchscreen and it's got a great UI, but more on that later. So this touchscreen is at a resolution of 424p, having a PPI of 350, which makes it a fantastic screen. This and this as well. To give you quick previews of what you've just shot, this can give you a pretty accurate depiction of what the actual footage is going to look like on either your phone or on the computer at the back. And the response time and the simplicity of this touchscreen is just phenomenal. Now if you want to see what you've recorded, you just do this. You go here and the latest video starts playing back. And since this has a speaker on this, you can listen to yourself as well. Well, for this tiny little speaker, the audio quality is quite good. And the audio quality is better because this is equipped with a dual screen that has 3 mics. So on its own, this has just one mic that is here, but when you put this on, you get an extra mic that records your voice here and here, which acts as very good noise cancellation. Because even in windier environments, if you are using this like this, the audio is pretty clear, and you don't really need an external mic if you're not really dedicated to making a vlog or anything like that. Now, of course, this is an expensive action camera, supposedly action camera. This competes with the likes of the GoPro Hero 10 and 11. Now if you compare it to the GoPro Hero 10 and 11, the GoPros of the world, they look something like this. Now this is of course not a GoPro, this is a Pro Plus Rush 3, but the GoPros come with the exact same design as this. Plastic, plastic, plastic and rubber, making it very durable, whereas this is all metal and glass. So now when you're directly comparing it to the GoPros of the world, I wouldn't compare it as an action camera, because at least to me, when I use this camera, it feels very delicate. And because this is proprietary hardware and software, if you damage any of these parts, you have to send it back to DJI, and that is a huge hassle. And my one complaint about this is that it does not have any protection out of the box. There is a case that DJI provides, but more on that later. But in case you're using this and if you think you can use it as an action camera, I suggest tread carefully, because this can be damaged very easily. But the image quality and stabilization is very, very good. That is very comparable to the GoPro. Now dynamic range is not as good as the GoPros of the world, but the image quality, the angle of view, and also the stabilization is just damn perfect. It is one of the best action cam footages that I have seen, and I have just recently used a GoPro Hero 10 that is at the top of its game. And comparing it to the GoPro, this is, I think, in my opinion, better than the GoPro because of how simple and user-friendly the UI on this action camera is. Everything is just a swipe away. Here you have your video recording settings. Here if you swipe, you can go to your recently recorded videos. Here you can access your stabilization settings, and these are your general settings for the device, making it one of the most user-friendly and one of the most simplest action camera UIs to use out there in the world. Now coming to the pros and the cons. I'll name a few and keep it very short. Well, the biggest pro and maybe the con of this device is how good it looks. For the price that you're paying, you get a very premium product. This is glass and metal all around. It's got a very good in-hand feel. It's got a great UI, and it takes fantastic pictures. The video quality, the video stabilization is spot on, and if you get it at the correct price, it beats the GoPro in many ways. Now the only cons, there are a couple that I would say that this camera has, are how delicate it feels. It is actually not delicate. See, these buttons are quite clicky. The UI, it feels quite tough, but when you're paying 40,000 rupees, you just need to be cautious about this tiny little thing. But if you get over the fact that it might get damaged, if you're confident enough, you can use it anywhere and everywhere that you would like. Put it through slush, mud, sand, water, anywhere. This will take great images, and especially with the help of the accessories that it has. See, this accessory can be used as a mini tripod, and this also has a sticky pad at the back. So when you peel this off, you can stick it to any flat surfaces, and it will do a great job of holding the camera in place. And this also comes with a resistive ball socket joint. So any angle that you would like to stick it on, this will hold that angle. Now the other issue that I have had with this action camera is how damn hot it gets. Now, people who've done their research know how hot it gets and what the solution is. But for the people who don't know, here it is. This is very small, and this gets very hot very easily. Now, if you're in an environment like this that you see here, right now, to my touch, it is very, very warm. It's not at its hottest yet, but it's still warm. It's not recording, it is just left on charging, but it gets hot. And when you're using this in an environment that doesn't have much ventilation or it doesn't have a chance to cool off, this will give you a recording time of around 15-20 minutes before it overheats and completely shuts off. But after it's cooled down, you can start the camera again and use it again as you would normally use it. Now, a solution to that is DJI is providing a case for this camera that is supposed to be better in taking the heat out of this product, because that is a metal case and it just disperses heat well. And with a couple of tweaks in the settings for this camera, DJI says that you can get a recording time of around 70 minutes at 1080p at 60 or 30 fps. Now this teeny tiny camera comes with this teeny tiny box, and there aren't really many things that are in the box. There's one charging cable but not a charging brick. And when you're charging this device, please make sure that you're using a normal charger and not a fast charger, because this device is capable of only handling up to 5 watts of charging. So if you go beyond that, the small battery will overheat and will degrade over time faster. This also comes with a GoPro style attachment. You can, if you have previously used any other sort of attachment that you would typically use for a GoPro, you can snap it on like this, and you can use any GoPro mounts that you have. But my most favorite accessory of this action cam, it just has to be this necklace. This necklace, you can put it around your neck like this and use this as a point of view camera, and both your hands are free to do whatever you want. Now I have tried this, I've tried recording some footages like this on my motorcycle. So you go like this and it holds in place pretty well. Now because of the in-app stabilization, and this also comes with a rock steady mode, when you have those modes engaged, the footage on this is very usable. And even with just one mic, the audio is pretty clear. It's not the clearest, there is some wind noise, but you can use this in a few shots, in a few scenarios, and the image quality and the stabilization works well. The only drawback about using it like this is the small battery and the limited storage, and that's why I recommend you to use it like this, the best avatar that this camera has. So finally, am I happy with this purchase, and would I recommend it to anyone? Well, of course, damn yes. It's a pretty cool gadget, it's a pretty fun gadget. Now, if you can overcome these minor imperfections and the things that I've just spoken about, and if you get it at the correct price, that like what I have got it on, this is a fantastic purchase, because this is very confidence inspiring because of the small form factor, and you can take it anywhere, literally anywhere. So is this a good purchase? I would say yes, but keep in mind of the cons that I've just mentioned, and this will work pretty well in most cases. And that's about it. Well, thank you very much for watching. Have a great night, evening, morning, whenever you're watching. Bye bye.